Okay, Sixers fans. So I'm going to be real with you guys for this one. So I've been all season long throughout my live play-by-plays, leaving comments on others' videos, calling Joel Embiid the MVP. I've been calling him the MVP of the Sixers team, and I stand by that. But as I get close to the end of the season, we start to think about the regular season MVP. More I think about it, I start to think about two other players in mind. Nikola Jokic and Giannis Antetokounmpo, if I'm pronouncing that right. But you know what I'm talking about. Jokic and Giannis as the other two lead candidates. Now, Embiid has played great all season, and he's the heart and soul of the Sixers team right there. And even sometimes with Doc Rivers' poor rotations, and some of the other guys playing poorly, Embiid steps up and he has helped carry this team throughout the regular season for the most part. Before James Harden got here, it was mainly Joel Embiid helping with the load. Now, also, he's had the help with Tyrese Maxey, and James Harden, when he's on, has helped out as well. And the bench has at times played solid, but they haven't been hot consistently. Remember the game against the Pistons where the bench was absolutely terrible? You've had Danny Green's played solid at times, but he's also played crappy at times. So you've had that right there. You've had Tobias Harris, who's playing average at best this season. I mean, you've just had a lot of stuff. So the bench isn't the best bench in the world, but you have got some productivity at times from it. Again, George Niang at times has played good, but regardless, not the greatest bench in the world. So Embiid's done most of the workload there to help. So he's definitely the MVP of the Sixers. But when we talk about the MVP of the league, we also got to factor in with Jokic and Giannis. I mean, a couple things. With Giannis, he's been consistent all season long. And the Bucks have dealt with a lot of injuries throughout the season. A lot of lineup changes, and yet Giannis has been there the entire time. He's been consistent helping carry this team. He's gotten hot lately. And that's why, as of now, he's number 2 in MVP voting because of the hot streak he's been on to help the Bucks push their way up to the number 2 seed. So there could be a late, especially this late run by the Bucks could help Giannis possibly win the MVP award. But then I also got to look at Jokic. Now, Jokic has played good all season too. Even though Embiid has consistently played better, statistically played better than him, because he's averaging up to 30.4 points a game, Jokic 27.1. So they obviously Embiid's outscoring Jokic for the season, but also Jokic has had to play through this season, carrying the Denver Nuggets without the help of Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. So Jokic has had to carry his team, the Denver Nuggets, more without his reliable two guys to help him. Whereas Embiid, he has also, while he's played great and he's done most of the workload, he has had the help of Tyrese Maxey throughout the season. He's had the help of James Harden when he's on since acquiring him at the trade deadline. So I also got a fact, before I start to think about it, there might be a case for Jokic winning the MVP award because he has had to carry the Denver Nuggets consistently without the help of his two best players. Even though Embiid's outscoring him individually, in terms of individual play, got to remember, again, this MVP stands for most valuable player. Sometimes the one who carries the team during their down stretch when they're the best player on the team is more valuable than the guy who plays great, even with good pieces around. And that's with all due respect to Embiid. But I'm thinking at this point, Jokic might have a valid case for the MVP this year because he has played more games. He's took on a heavier workload for his team. I wouldn't say heavier workload, but he's had a bigger burden on his back having to carry the Denver Nuggets team with less around him than Embiid does. So I'm thinking maybe Jokic is the real MVP here. And Giannis is a dark horse candidate for the MVP too, especially with how hot the Bucks have gotten lately. But I'm going to say personally, who I think is the regular season MVP. I want to say Embiid, but the more I think about it, I am realistically leaning to Jokic. So that's my opinion right there because while him and Embiid have played great, Jokic has played great with a bigger burden on his back in terms of the team around him than Embiid. That's my opinion. You guys can let me know what you think in the comment section. I definitely want you guys in the comment section, let me know who you think the MVP is for the 2021-2022 NBA regular season. Also, if you haven't done so, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, you haven't subscribed, do so. Feel free to share this. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new vid. Again, feel free to kind of let me know who you think the regular season MVP is in the comment section. Most of all, have a wonderful, safe Friday night. Snicky Steve signing off, and I'll see you next time.